Okay, now Iran has entered an unprecedented political and military crisis following the confirmed death of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who was killed in Tehran. Iran's state broadcaster confirmed Khamenei's death in an early morning announcement at around 5 a.m. local time. According to Fars, Khamenei was killed at his office in the early hours of Saturday while performing his assigned duties. Khamenei led Iran as supreme leader since 1989, succeeding Ruhollah Khomeini after 1979 Islamic Revolution. Over 35 years in power, he became the Islamic Republic's ultimate authority, overseeing the military, judiciary, intelligence services, and key aspects of foreign policy. Iran expanded its regional influence through proxy groups in Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen, while developing advanced missiles and drone capabilities. He was one of the longest-serving leaders in the Middle East. Now, what triggered this escalation? The killing appears to represent a dramatic escalation in what US and Israeli officials describe as a coordinated military campaign aimed at curbing Iran's regional military capabilities. In a video posted on Truth Social, US President Donald Trump has said that the assault targeted imminent threats from Iranian regime. Addressing Iranians directly, he added, when we are finished, take over your government, it will be yours to take. The Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, said fighter jets struck roughly 500 sites across Iran, including missile launch systems and air defense infrastructure, significantly degrading Iran's offensive capacity. According to US Central Command, targets included IRGC command centers, missile launch sites, drone infrastructure, military airfields, and air defenses. Iran retaliated swiftly, launching missiles towards Israel, US military bases, and several Persian Gulf states hosting Iranian forces. Supporting attacks include Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain. Saudi Arabia said it intercepted missiles over Riyadh and eastern oil-producing regions. Several Gulf states temporarily closed their airspace. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps vowed severe retaliation, declaring that the heaviest offensive operations in the history of armed forces of Islamic Republic of Iran will begin shortly. Iranian state media reported widespread destruction, including strikes on both military and civilian locations. One report said 64 people were killed at a school. Khamenei's death activates constitutional procedures to appoint a new supreme leader. Under Iran's system, the Assembly of Experts, a clerical body, is responsible for selecting its successor. The transition comes at a moment of profound instability. The supreme leader is not merely a symbolic authority, but the central pillar of Iran's political system. Replacement will shape, number one, Iran's military posture. Number two, relations with US and Israel. Number three, nuclear policy. The future of the future of regional alliances. The combination of leadership vacuum and external military pressure creates significant uncertainty. The escalation risks transforming into a broader regional war involving US forces, Israel, and Iran's network of allied militias across West Asia. Consequences include disruption to Persian Gulf oil exports, rising energy prices, increased risk of American and allied casualties. President Trump, the conflict could become politically defining ahead of US midterm elections in November, especially if it involves into a prolonged war. Iran now faces two simultaneous changes, which is managing a historic internal transition while confronting one of the most dangerous regional escalations in decades. Whether the movement leads to regime consolidation, internal upheaval, or prolonged war remains uncertain, but it marks a pivotal inflection point in West Asian geopolitics. This is a developing story.